Second map being islands. As stated before, the civilizations being Japanese, Huns, Vikings. Pretty expected civs, to be honest. Probably the 3 best water civs. Let's start by looking who's who. So Team VIK, the home team, so to speak, on the left side. On the left side, playing as Japanese, is Warrior, playing in yellow. Pocket being Lavi hit as Vikings, Viking Pocket. And on the right side, playing as Hans in purple, is Winchester. I think Vikings would have been better as a flank due to having cheaper ships, etc. So they could really shine more on the flank position, because Pocket usually on island kind of map maybe fish booms a bit more and ups to castle a bit earlier than the flanks, and then with superior ships comes to aid the flank in need. Okay, for kLu clan, facing Huns on the right side is Japanese, Yoshi in blue. Pocket is Vikings for them as well, played by Wines in red. And on the left side, playing as Hans, Harry Styles with the cold teal. So it is Japanese Hans on the flanks, respectively. On the right side, Hun player being VIK team member, and on the other side, Hun player being kLu team member. So the players just signaled where they're gonna dock. We saw Winchester say something like here. Looks like a really good fish there. Well, at least 3, not the best by any means. If you take a look at here, where Warriors docking, good fish. Okay fish here as well in the back, but by far the best fish in this corner here for Team kLu. But I think... okay, never mind. Yoshi chose to back dock. So I wonder if every single player from Team kLu is gonna back dock. Interesting position. Should have been way better if he would have docked to this side, but understandable. This was much closer to TC than going here. So okay, bushes for Yoshi being on the shore, not optimal. Not optimal at all. For red, your Wines, they're safe. Same as Harry. On the shore as well for Warrior, not kinda bad. Especially if the focus will be on this side, the crush focus. And for Lavi, also on the shore. Back docking expected from the Pocket. I know she's gonna be mad if either flank is gonna lose the crush, and thus letting the enemy come and kill her freeze for free. I know I would be mad. Already second dock for Warrior as well. 24 pop. I wonder if he's going for rather faster castle time than fast feudal. Winchester on the other side, halfway to feudal already though. Wine's obviously not. Yoshiki hasn't even clicked, so Winchester has a really good opportunity to make some damage here. And frankly, he should really do some damage, otherwise his fast feudal would be kind of wasted. Yoshi just clicked, whereas Winchester is about to hit feudal. 2 dogs, probably adding third kinda soon. After these first galleys, I would say. As soon as possible. Harry Styles, I wonder if he's soon feudal as well. He's halfway through. His enemy warrior a bit behind, having a nice fish already. Lavi 34 pop with huge amount of fishing ships already, having a good fish there. And his opposing Viking pocket halfway to feudal with slightly lower population. So this will be interesting to see how this plays out. kLu team pocket will be up sooner than VIK team, but then again Winchester is already on feudal, having the first galleys out. Galleys produce so slow on feudal age. Once you upgrade them to war galleys, the production time nearly cuts in half. So this is 2 maps played, no matter the result, if I understood you correctly. To the chat. Also, if I can ask, keeping the chat in English would probably be the best, since there is perhaps an international audience. So the first galley fight is happening on the right side here. Winchester going for the fish of Yoshiki straight away. I think that was because he noticed he will be outnumbered, fighting right on the docks. So island map, these can turn out to be really long battles. Really long, and it's pretty standard. Like, playing these maps is much harder than it looks like when we watch, but when you're on spectator point of view, it's who has the most galleys pretty much. At the start at least. Later on probably will be some kind of landing. Okay, Lavi has started her galley production as well. Winchester signaling some passages, it seems. I'm sure they're on Skype or TeamSpeak. And communicating by that much faster than typing to chat, and much more effective. Let's take a look at the galley counts for players. Lavi 5, Warrior 9, Winchester 15. 7 for Wines, 10 for Yoshiki, and 13 for Harry Styles. Some nice picks. Really nice picks by Winchester, getting those fishes. That's why is that important? Because on island maps your food eco is so much focused on fishing. So when you lose a couple of fishing ships, your food eco decreases dramatically. Okay, docks, pocket docks just been signaled by Team VIK. Also, Levy's signaling Winchester to wake up on that area. This can hurt if Winchester ain't careful. Yeah. Oh, that's -4 fish. Nothing Winchester can do about that. Harry is just camping his ships by his fishes. The new ships, that is. A huge fleet here fighting Warrior. Looks like Warrior is in a pretty bad situation. He's having a huge fishing ship fleet here, but he seems to have less galleys. But it's obviously hard to tell from when their boats are this stacked up. Looks like VIK team is slightly ahead, judging from the pocket scores. Levy is having 500 score lead to the opposing team pocket. Already having war galleys, whereas Wines has just galleys. And like this is significant because, like I said, the production time decreases dramatically once you've upgraded to war galley. So massing will be so much faster. Only 3 docks it seems for 3 docks for Levy. I'd expect 4 from Viking, at least 4, and being a pocket maybe more. But I'm sure she will add them later. Let's see, where is oh, there's Winchester fleet. This can be bad though. This can be real bad. He's about to get sandwiched here. So I hope he doesn't waste his army for nothing. Which looks like, yeah, okay, he needs to get the fish now. He will lose those boats no matter what. Rest in pieces. Okay, Warrior is having war galleys as well. Levy and Warrior are tag teaming here, chasing Harry's galleys. Harry is forced to retreat. Let's have a look if he's even near castle. Winchester on his way to Castle Age. Yoshiki a bit behind. And Harry has clicked up to, well, has reached the castle. And just gotten the war galley upgrade, so now he will choose to engage with Wines. So it's two players here. and pretty much the right flank fighting amongst themselves. It is hard to say who is having... Okay, I just heard University going up for Harry, so Ballistics is gonna be on its way soon. Right about now. Lavi doesn't have University. Neither does Warrior. Winchester obviously doesn't have it. Wines doesn't have it. Yoshiki doesn't have it, so it seems like Harry is the only one who chooses to invest to ballistics upgrade at this point. Some will say I know people who think ballistics is useless, or the effectiveness of it doesn't justify the cost. But I don't know, I just think that it makes it so much easier to kill your targets. Oh, this is a good pick from Team kLu. They will get the they will get the TC of Warrior. They're pretty good, pretty fast. Well, let's switch over to... There seems to be a bit of lag in game. Screen freezing. Never nice to play in lag. Let's once the fighting isn't so intense, I will scroll over and take a look the amount of ships that each player has. At the moment I'm on Yoshiki point of view. He's here. He's 23 ships. 22 ships for Harry. 38 ships for Lavi. She has her ships scattered around though, so they're not in one big fleet. I think she's playing well, obviously she's playing defensively, but I guess she has a plan. Warrior about to get housed, never good. 24 ships. He's the yellow player. As you can see, they don't have their ships in patrol. It might be because there has been some bugs on the new user patch patrol mode. Some say it sucks, and some, well, most people say it sucks, and some people say it's okay, or they like it even. 37 ships for Winchester as well. Winchester is playing really good in my opinion. As of like his score is a bit lower than Harry, who's the opposing flank on the other side, but he's done some good damage as well. Warriors seem to be a bit hurt though. Oh, that's bad, that's bad. His Warrior is halfway to Imperial Age. But he's still losing villages, like unnecessarily losing villages here. He has already lost 1 TC. He's denied the soon to be the new 3rd TC. And he's housed. This is never good. Big fight over here between Lavi's and Warriors bases, their islands. It's hard to say who's winning. Well, at the moment looks like a kLu team is winning, but Lavi is having a lot of ships. I think... did Warrior just GB and in order to save his ships? Well, 11 ships. I guess he lost them all. Not good. Galleon on the way. Not good to lose all your fleet just moments before you hit imp and start researching the galleon upgrade. Civilizations are mirrored Japanese, Vikings, Huns. The score has jumped a bit. Wines is topping the match here. Harry closely behind. Yoshiki has fallen quite a lot behind. If we take a look at this side, he's really hurting. What's saving him is the fact that his allies are pushing here hard. Let's see, Hans. The really good bonus, the no house bonus makes Hans a really good water sieve and the fact that they can't get housed. Because the problem in island maps usually is that the wood runs low. So we are 35 minutes almost game time into the 35 minutes into the game time minus 1 minute, and they're pretty much been comparing who has the most galleys or galleons in Warrior's case. Warriors should really do some damage with the galleons before Teal and Red upgrade their fleets to galleons. After that it's gonna be real hard. Chemistry just been done by Warrior, getting the extra 1 attack. So his ships are fully upgraded despite careening. Okay, a bit of food sling there for Winchester in order for him to maybe up to Imperial as fast as possible. Lavi just hitting imp. Wine's hitting imp. This is not good. Let's compare the fleets. Wine's 72 ships. Lavi 38 ships. This... oh, that's bad. That's really bad. Lavi's having almost half, only half the fleet from Wines. So that's real bad. Yeah, no doubt, galleon upgrade on the way from both players. That's real okay. Lavi was a bit faster. Oh, really tiny bit faster. Now Wines is gonna... I'm thinking Wines is gonna destroy everyone now. He has such a big fleet. So does Harry Styles. Despite Yoshiki being so hurt here on the right side, his allies are doing a tremendous job. Warrior might have a bigger economy based on how we see the map, but he has quite a tiny fleet. Seems like the game is lagging for the players a bit. Nothing too bad, I've seen much worse, but also a much smoother. I wonder when the first landing is gonna be. because if no one lands, it's usually just back and forth galleon fights until the other team runs out of wood or is too tired to continue playing. So I wonder if there's gonna be some sort of landing. If there's gonna be, I'd say maybe Japanese would be the best. But at this point, scores are still pretty even. But I still think, well, despite the score being on the kLu team favor, they have quite a big advantage at this point. Let's switch over to warrior point of view to check how many. Okay, 27 ships, and he seemed to only have what, 5 docks? That's way too little. Way too little for an island sort of map. On island maps you don't need to have 140 villages or anything like that. That's way too much. I'm trying to spot if anyone is even remotely thinking about landing. Looks like they're just... this is just who has the most galleons. Ships can do some good damage, especially on islands that are narrow. So it's really important to have the ships to fight with. Yoshik is still on war galleys, the only player on the deck without galleons. Okay, Nadi has just castled and attempting to retake the water, it seems. Usually castles are only seen on island maps to hold some narrow gaps like this, for example, or to protect your docks when you attempt to retake the water. Winchester is having a really big army here. He's been playing really well. I think he's been playing the best out of that team. He's the flank. He's the flank. He was first to feudal, and he's been pretty much playing by himself. Like he hasn't really needed any help. Wines is having a huge amount of docks, which is to be expected. I would say they might eventually start trading on his island, it being the being the longest one. No one has landed to this middle island with 3 gold piles and decent size forest. No, this one with the stone and slightly slower patch of forest. I'd imagine the fight will start to center around this island once the gold on their starting islands is finished. Okay, Japanese player from VIK Warrior attempting to retake the water, it seems, castling this. Yes, the dog's coming. He has so much wood, but he has nothing else. kLu team is massing a huge army on this side. I don't really understand this castle. quite far away from the shore. It doesn't really protect this gold, apart from maybe if there's gonna be a landing. Which there seems to not be. There seems to be no landings. I wonder how long they just try to outmass the enemy team with the galleons. Let's take a look at Yoshiki, still on war galleys. Okay, halfway to Imperial just now, 46 minutes into the game. He's having a ton of food. Okay, transport there. Yeah, market. I figured they will start trading on this island. Neither team has a sea with bombard towers though, so defending the markets is gonna be most likely castles. And boats, obviously. Okay, Levi has landed the Gold Island. I'd imagine her villages are not allowed to mine this gold in harmony here and tranquility that much longer. They're gonna get sniped. Their life is in serious danger. Red has spotted already. Take a look at Wine's resource. He can spam those galleons all day long. Okay, landing from Red to this island. Let's. Okay, he has spotted the stone there. Yeah, like we saw. Castle to basically prevent the white team, the Russians, to cross this path without taking heavy losses. This must be a frustrating game for Warrior. I think he was the first guy to go Imperial and such, but he just lost the... Oh, nice pick from Levi here. This castle will not go up by these villagers at least. This is so annoying. You send only a few villagers to build and then you just get spotted. Yeah. I'm sure Levi just changed the gather point from his docks there. Oh, yeah, there it is. It was hard to see so much flooded, so much colors in this minimap. Finally player 1, the player playing as blue, Yoshiki, has gotten himself galleons. No rush, mate, it took you only 50 minutes. He's been heavily carried by his teammates. I want to check what is Warrior doing. Oh, he's really low in gold. I wonder when are the VIK teams starting to trade. Momentarily they are having control of the Gold Island though. How long that will last remains to be seen. Trade has been started from the team kLu already, and the later the game goes on, the bigger the advantage the kLu team has. Because arguably wood is the most important resource in the island map, but you still need gold to make ships. And on water map you don't really want to sell the wood to get the gold. You sell food. We are closing to the 1 hour mark, and the battle is full Battle is on full force here. I'd imagine if VIK team wins this battle, like this area here in the middle, they could land, start landing the islands easily, disrupt the trade, and maybe turn the game in their favor. Oh yeah, just deleted some shit here. So the market is gonna be here. Markets are gonna come here, here probably, maybe here, here. We will see soon enough, I'd say. Really hard. Okay, this was this is a good fund in a sense, and free resources for once in this case. An island with over 3k gold for free, and some wood. Most importantly, some wood. I've often seen when I've seen an island game and the wood runs so low that people are literally just camping with their ships because they can't afford to waste any ship. And I sincerely hope this game won't go to that point, because then it becomes real boring because no one is doing anything. They're just preserving their boats because they can't waste any army. They're picking their fight so carefully. It's oh yeah, there's the castle to protect the trade. A second castle, I would say. I might add a third. My bad. I'm only on 22 inches monitor, so can't see that much. Okay, Japanese players castling the stone island here to take control of these stone mines and this patch of forest. Normally you would just ignore this hilarious tiny patch of forest, but on island map every wood is precious. Or every tree. Scores have evened out quite a bit, and Yoshiki has really stepped up here. He's already top warrior in scores. He was behind all game, but now he's topping, so well, if you must have it some way, better to have it this way than the other way around. Okay, cannon galleons. Elite cannon galleons by warrior. Nice, mate, those. Some serious big guns. But you might want to protect them. You don't see big guns going out alone anywhere, so why would you see them going out here? So much signaling, I just have to try to guess what they're saying. They're obviously on TeamSpeak or Skype, like I said earlier, which is smart. I would be as well. Talking that Russian. Okay, the bombardment has started. So the plan is to take out these castles, kill the trade, and possibly land. Big fight here. I've just signaled another castle. That's a waste. Well, waste and waste. I guess once he's trying to repair it to get the castle to pick a few more galleons. I can't see any other reason for doing that. Okay, there's the transport. 2 HP transport. That would be real risky. Trade cog as well. Nice misclicks, Nadia. Nice misclicks. Okay, castle there. That's gonna go up. One would really like them Spanish cannon galleons. Oh, that's a waste. Fighting under this castle. Really bad, really bad. Pretty equal game. We have passed the 1 hour mark in game time. Still seems like it can go either way. Still no trade, it seems, for Team VIK. Okay, markets there and there. Oh, that's that's really slow. I mean, really short distance to trade between. It's like the half of what the other team. But as long as Team White gets this trade here, we're doing good. They still have the gold island with huge amounts of gold. So what's that? 5 piles of air, so 4k gold. Another 2k, a bit over 2k. It's like there's 7.5k gold in that island still. So they don't really need to trade if they just go and mine those golds. I'm sure they'd like to, but they're constantly popped for having too much, so much ships. So. Okay, all castles from Nadia thus far have been on this island, apart from this castle to get her back to the battle 15 minutes ago. Looks like she's doing a real good job here, killing Wance's fleet. It seems like the flanks, both flanks from both teams have kinda lost their fleets, or at least a big portion of it. Blue is having a real good fleet here. Okay, castles are down. 45 attack plus the building bonus damage, whatever that is. You can see the castle is going down pretty fast from 4 cannon galleons. Oh, that's going down. That's so going down. It's still going down. Okay, here's the fleet. Okay, finally he's found the patrol button, it seems. Oh, that's a lot of idols. Let's switch over. Warrior, hello. 63 idols. 63 people are having a lunch hour gathering. Right there. This is how they did it in medieval times. Well, can't say it's any better on this island. Must be on the same time zone or something. They should just delete this or something. Like, this is wasted population and they're not doing anything. Okay, markets deleted. Looks like there's that phase of the game where the battle has a bit slowed. Gold is running low in this case. For some people maybe wood. So they're just trying to save the army. But then again, let's take a look at these stockpiles for wines. How about he sells a bit of food? Buys some wood, make an army, kill everyone. At least try. Yeah, just camping here. Oh, some sling. $50 ships for Harry. 43. Only 14 for warrior. He's pretty much not present in this game at the moment. 26 for Winchester. 22 for wines. 39 for Yoshiki. What is warrior doing? 90 pop. I wonder if he is actually AFK. I can't see, well he can't, but I can't see him doing nothing. Anything. He's not doing anything. This gold island is really saving Team VIK though. Okay, landing may be coming. Monastery. Two transport ships, maybe to mine some gold. Would be nice to see him being Japanese. Him being Japanese to land. To masterpiece to stream. Control C is my Siege Workshop hotkey, so no. This is bad. This is a really really big army to deal with at this point of the game for Team VIK. kLu team has gotten the score lead back again with quite a significant numbers. 2k score difference here. I'm starting to regret to putting the chat box there. Lavi is having a huge stockpiles of resources as well as the other Viking player. Oh, I'm sorry, this was once still a huge amounts of food. He has 2,000 more food than what he had a while ago. Oh, Viking has 47 trade units. Player 1, that is. Wines. For Lavi, 15 only. Big navy by Lavi here. Some more villages transported over by warrior. Still not doing ships. He has no gold. Okay, cannon galleons by Harry for a change. Team kLu has gotten themselves some cannons as well. This can be real bad for Team VIK. This can be what decides the game for Team kLu. We will see. It certainly favors... Team kLu is certainly having the lead here. Huge fight here. This castle is going down. Probably this as well. I don't see there's anything they can do to stop the castles from going down. Huge straight going in the mid island for Team kLu here. Some trade for Team VIK. I can't imagine a lot of gold being generated by that travel there. 600 gold. Levy's out of wood. That's bad. That's bad. She can't make units, ships. GG being called. They realized they can't win. That'll make the final score of this matchup 2-0 for Clan kLu.